This is an Orange Patriot from around the year 2002. I believe the guy built it up with some parts that were slightly older than the frame, but it doesn't matter as they're still really decent. So without further ado, I'll go into the spec sheet of this thing. We have Mazzocchi Mr. T suspension forks. These are oil and coil based. They have internal rebound and compression adjustments as far as I'm aware. You do it by changing the weight of the oil and by opening the SSV valve at the bottom of the damper assembly. But you do have to take the fork apart in order to do this, or by the really long Allen key tool that they've provided, or make one up with a load of extension bars. So good fun there. We will be doing that at some point. Someone has painted these black, which is a bit annoying in my opinion, but it doesn't matter because someone else is getting this and they actually quite like the black, so we might have to repaint it black, but hey ho. For brakes, we have Hope C2s. These are one of the first sets of hydraulic disc brakes to ever come out. They have the padding contact adjustment here to compensate for the fluid temperature. As the fluid expanded, there's no bladder, so you've done this manually. They still feel really good considering their considering the age. This one doesn't quite rebound correctly, but that's the spring has gone in here. But yeah, we can fix that easily enough. It's a big beefy orange frame made in Halifax. This is made out of one sheet of steel that is then cut and folded on a machine called a press brake, using different V-block tools to get, you know, different bends, backstops and stuff like that. So you'd mark this out, typically by hand, and then your marks you've got there, you'd line up with the press brake tool and you'd, you know, press it in order to get this desired shape, and then it's welded to other pieces here. These are all, you know, separate pieces welded together. This would be one sheet of aluminium, you could bet though, for this part. Then there's some aluminium tubes welded to that. This rear end again is made out of folded aluminium sheet. All in Britain, of course, all in Halifax. It has a Fox rear shock on it. This is Fox Vanilla, but it's got the piggyback damper filled with nitrogen, and it's got the adjustable rebound and adjustable compression down here, and as well as adjustable preload. There's no leaks or anything from that, which is good. Not that they're actually that expensive to get hold of on the used market. So we've got a single pivot design. There's a bearing here with a cap on top. You undo this to replace the bearing, pop this out, the bearing comes out, throw a new one in. Easy peasy, you can do it in about 5-10 minutes. We have internal cable routing on here, so it goes through. I've never ever seen anyone use this. Usually you used to see people get a big old cable tie and stick it around here and just route it that way. But no, someone actually took the time to route it through the back to this LX rear derailleur, which you're probably thinking is all very well and good, but if we go up here, some idiot put a SRAM shifter on here, so that will need to be changed, but apart from that, we're all good. It's still got the original orange handlebars and stem, 25.4 of course, which is you know, retro for the time period. It's going to get some more modern bars put on it, so look out for them on eBay soon. Yeah, pretty freaking decent bike, small frame, or small to medium. We have a chain guide on here by Truative, and the crank set is made by trying to see who that is. Chinook? Yeah, Chinook. Never heard of that, but apparently it's a thing made in France, so you know. Reverse. The bolts are made by a company called Reverse. Fair enough. And it has the chain guide on there, of course, to stop you dropping the chain. What we also have is a set of Hope hubs. If I clean the schmoo off of her, you can see that's a Hope hub. And this would be a bit naughty if I didn't just do this, wouldn't it? You can hear that lovely Hope hub sound. Not quite as nice as Chris King, but still pretty nice. Has these big beefy rims on it with reinforced spoke eyelets. Oh, we forgot to mention we're rocking a 20mm through axle on the front, along with a Hope hub. It's got a skull and crossbones someone's put on here at some point, a gecko and a tribal like thing. They're not lacquered in though, so they can come off quite easily. But yeah, that concludes the video on this legendary British bike, the Orange Patriot. See you later.